Hey guys, welcome back to Krystal Clear Ideas. Today I am going to be planning in my traveler's notebook. I am so excited to dive right in yet again. I did pull up some pictures from my HP Sprocket and I'm excited to get back into my traveler's notebook. You guys know that I have been traveling quite a bit and it's taken me a little bit of time to go ahead and map out a few things, but I am excited to dive right in. So if you want to see what spread we're going to be doing in my traveler's notebook for this video, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Krystal Clear Ideas. I am excited to dive right into my traveler's notebook. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you are a new Bling Squad member, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the Bling Squad. We are happy to have you. We do have a few new Bling Squad members here, so thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And make sure you guys give this video a huge thumbs up if you think you're really going to enjoy it. I'm not going to ramble on. So we're going to dive right in. In my traveler's notebook today, I am going to go ahead and start with our Miami experience. It was very short-lived, but it was beautiful nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and plan it out and complete the spread. I'm going to actually pull in some washi as well. And then I will get a chance to chat it up with you guys about my experience after I finish the spread. So let's dive right in. Alright guys, so this is my spread for my traveler's notebook for this week. I actually went ahead and wrote down when we arrived to Miami. And the last spread, if you didn't get a chance to watch that, we arrived in Miami. And when we got there, we rented a car from the airport and went to this restaurant. And then also, after we ate at that restaurant, which was amazing, by the way, don't mind me, I'm a huge foodie. We arrived at our hotel, which was actually right across the street from the Miami airport. It was the Sheraton Airport hotel, and they did have valet parking. They were working on their garage, so we could have only done valet parking, but we really enjoyed it. We got there really, really late because the restaurant that we went to didn't close till 2 in the morning, and we stayed there till close to midnight. We arrived there. This is a picture of our room. It was very, very pretty. We checked in probably close to midnight, and then our checkout time was 11 a.m. So we decided to just sleep in, no rush. And after sleeping in, we got up and decided to explore a little bit and find some breakfast. So what happened was, since it was so late, a lot of us were so tired. Me, my best friend, my mom, and my husband, we were extremely tired. So some of the small details of the hotel we actually missed because we were just extremely tired, especially after you have a full stomach. You guys know how it is when you get that itis. You just want to curl up with a blanket and go to sleep. And that's how we were feeling because the food was so good. So the next morning when we got up, I wanted to go ahead and check out our hotel a little bit and check out the views. And this was the view from our hotel room window, which was beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but it was so pretty. And so I was just so excited. I just stood there and took a few pictures, but this was one of my favorite ones. We had a great night's sleep. And the weather was actually quite warm. It was close to 88 to 90 degrees. And that was when we, got out around 11. So it was extremely warm. We actually got in so late that this table was actually set up there, pushed against the wall, but we didn't pay attention to it. This is the welcome table for the 2019 International Convention that was in Miami. So when we arrived, this convention was like ending. And so what happened was the welcome table was there in the hotel to welcome all the delegates from the international delegates from all over the world to Miami to the international convention. This was like a help desk table. It was separate from the hotel table where they could get like instructions on where to go. They could get pretty much directions, recommendations for favorite restaurants. When we got to Brazil, there was a table similar to this that you guys will see in the later TN spreads. And they gave us like a little packet that had like all these recommendations, the type of food that you want, whether you wanted Mexican food or Italian food or Brazilian food or what have you. And then it gave you a diagnostic or a little map to, with all the locations. And it told you how far it was if you walked, if you Ubered, if you drove, all of that. So it was very, very informative. It was well arranged and put together, very organized. So we love that. So when we got to Miami and we saw this table, we were able to take a picture with Alex and Marianne. No, Mariani. Yeah, Mariani is a Spanish name, you guys. So please forgive me if I'm botching it up. But she was super, super sweet. She made me this little dress out of a post-it note, and it was so cute, you guys. She made it so fast, and it was super, super cute. So I took a picture of it, and I took it with me in case it got damaged in my travels. These are actually our spiritual brothers and sisters, and so we got a chance to meet them and hug them and love on them. And then we got a chance to go to CVS, Dollar Tree, and Bed Bath & Beyond to pick up some last-minute items before we headed out to the airport. Our plane left at 7:55, so of course you try to be there about 2 hours prior. Miami is a huge airport, so we definitely needed the time. Last time when we flew into Miami, it took us about an hour just to get our luggage and get things situated, which I was not too fond of, but I completely understand. So we definitely wanted to get there early. So after sightseeing and getting a chance to hit up some of these stores, we arrived at the airport at 5:15. We had a late breakfast or like a brunch because we went to IHOP. And so with that being the case, by the time we arrived at the airport, your girl was famished. So my husband, who is super, super sweet, went ahead and had me purchase whatever I wanted, and I knew that I was going to be on a plane for a long period of time, and I didn't want to get anything that was going to have me running back and forth to the airplane bathroom, because we all know that that is not a good idea. So I decided to do a salad so that I could pretty much eat clean, and I was so hungry, you guys. I picked up this salad. This salad was amazing. Do you hear me? Do you see what's on this salad? This is squash. I had never eaten raw squash before. It was sliced extremely thin, just like the radishes. And it was amazing with my salad dressing. Like, it was so good. I was like, ooh, girl, you already trying new things. I was so proud of myself. Kudos, boo. So it was so good. And so then what I did is I went ahead and put some pictures here. Of course, while we were in the airport, we met some of our other spiritual brothers and sisters who were going different places, some even going to Brazil. And so we could recognize each other because we all had delegate badges on, which were awesome. And so we had that. And I went ahead and used some of my cardstock from my Happy Memory Keeping. And I put the picture on there. Even used some of my travel sticker book stickers. And then this is us on the airplane. You guys, we boarded the plane at 7:50 p.m. The plane was supposed to leave at 7:55 p.m. It was so huge. Like, I have never done an international flight before this. And I was just shocked at how big the plane was. It was so nice, very spacious. There were 3 seats on the left side. In the middle, there were 4 seats, which is where we sat in the middle. And then on the right side, there were 3 seats. And each of the seats came with, you probably can hardly see behind my girlfriend, but in this little bag, it was a fleece airplane blanket. There were headphones and a pillow, an airplane pillow. And it was all pre-wrapped. And so it was awesome. We enjoyed that. Of course, we brought our own stuff, but, you know, because we didn't know. But my husband, of course, was super tired because we had been driving around and he was just exhausted. So he did lean in for the picture. As you can see, we're all still super, super excited. It's late. Now, if you haven't done an international flight before, just know that depending on how long your flight is internationally, you are served dinner and sometimes breakfast. Depending on how long the flight is, if it's 6 hours, you usually get 2 meals. Our flight was about 8 hours, and so we actually received we received dinner when we got on the plane after about an hour, and then we received breakfast, which, to be honest, you guys, I didn't know what to expect, but it was really good. The breakfast and the dinner was so good. So we flew LATAM, which is a Latin American airline. It's international, and it was really, really good. And I enjoyed it. So in my next page, I didn't get a chance to finish printing out all of my stickers that I was going to put there, actually my pictures, but I was going to show you guys a picture of what the dinner looked like as well as the breakfast so you can get an idea. I don't know if I took a picture of the breakfast. I have to check that. But yes, it was so, so good. For breakfast, I believe we had an omelet. And for dinner, this night for dinner, I had pasta. It was like ravioli with a meat sauce. It came with like a piece of bread, and it was so, so good. And then you always got like a little dessert. This time I think I had like a little brownie that was packaged. It was so, so good. So, of course, you can get wine, you can get soda, you can get juice, anything that you'd like. And I just was so excited. And so next time I'll get a chance to go ahead and plug those pictures in, and then we will start with the next spread. So you guys, that is it for my Traveler's Notebook. Plan with me for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to go through the trip with you guys so that you'll get an opportunity to see some of our pictures and the things that we experienced while in Brazil. And we had a blast. I would definitely return there. You guys, give this video a huge thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.